Hey, how's it going, everybody? Expat Stacker, and in this video, I'm gonna give you a little update about my progress with stacking and about that little scam situation that happened, or not so little scam situation with my wife and our savings. And I got a little, I don't know, I'll just call it a rant at the end. But yeah, so in case you missed it, in the last video, I talked about how my wife and I fell victim to basically a scam. They call it voice phishing. That's what they call it out here. It's kind of, I don't know, some might consider it elaborate, but basically they trick you into giving up your money. They make you, they take remote control of your phone, and um, they make you think that you're talking to legit people, and they send messages and they have phone calls. They have like a whole team of people. That's kind of how it works. I didn't get into it too much last time, but anyway, that's kind of how it all went down. And we ended up losing about $30,000 from a savings account, a high yield savings account that we had. It was, the money was kind of locked in there. I don't know how high yield savings accounts work over in United States or in Western countries, but the way it works here is it's like you put the money in there. I guess it's more like a CD back home maybe, but you put the money in there, and it gets interest over time. And basically they threatened her and made her think that she was kind of like working with authorities and trying to catch bad people. I'll do another like more in-depth part of that, like explaining what happened and everything another time. But basically, what I want to say here is that, like I said last time, reiterate that thank goodness we had options, like with our stacking, with our stocks and everything like that. After this all went down, my wife decided that, because she's just been like a stay-at-home mom, before, and she was like staying home as a housewife, and then she worked before we met, but um, we tried to have kids, and we decided it'd be best for her not to have like stress from work to do that. Then she was sick when we first got married. Long story short, fast forward, we have three kids, and then this all happens, right? So she decided that after this she wanted to start working again. So she does like a little bit of freelance work, but the main thing is she wanted to open up a little business. So I sold some stocks, and I sold some gold and silver as well. I sold about a little over 2 ounces of gold. I didn't have to let go of the 100 gram bar, or this tube of 1/10, or the expat sniper rifle of 25ths. And basically, I sold the gold Zeus, and I sold the MS-70 Buffalo. Those were the full ounces that I sold. And then I sold a whole bunch of 1 gram bars. Um, and then for silver, I sold about 40 ounces or so of that. And that was mostly silver that I bought a long time ago that I was going to get a big profit on. It's like some 100 gram bars, some collector pieces. I sold, I have, let's see, what's this? Yeah, I had a regular version of Lunar Series 3 with the box, and then I had one with the privies, and I sold both of those, and just some like collectible antique bars and stuff like that. And all in all, I was able to basically finance my wife's shop. And it's going pretty well. It's going pretty well, and the main thing is she's happy, and we're able to provide for our family. And so, what I wanted to talk about here is um, gold and silver gives you options. I say it. A lot of people say it. You know, having big pieces like this and smaller pieces like this, people always go back and forth about the premiums. Look, man, I was able to hang on to this because I had smaller pieces that I could sell, and other 1 ounce pieces, and like a graded coin that'll go for more. The Zeus that was collectible, so that went for more, a lot more. And I mean, you got to understand these different aspects of gold and silver when you're stacking. Collectible aspects, different sizes, fractional pieces, or pieces that are bigger than an ounce. I even sold some copper, to be honest with you. I had a couple of 5 ounce coins. I think they were like sort of like collectible, I guess. Obviously, it's not going to be a big pop when you sell a 5 ounce copper coin, but I mean, I made money on it nonetheless. So all in all, I kind of came up about. I'm still in the process of selling a few of them because over here the way I'm doing it right now is that there's a consignment sale, so I don't have to sell to the dealer. I sell with the dealer, and then he takes a little cut. So it's 2% on anything. So I can factor that in when I decide how much I want to sell for. So I factor that in, and so far it's going good. I was aiming for about 14 to 15% profit overall, and I think I'm at about like 10 to 12 right now. The silver is definitely was more profitable, just because of when I started stacking and what I'm selling and things like that. But everything, just about everything, definitely the gold, almost all the silver, definitely the copper, and I even sold some platinum. Uh, it's all been profitable. There's a couple of pieces I maybe took a little tiny little bit of a loss on, but all in all, in the aggregate, it built up. Plus, I sold stocks. So that's another thing that I wanted to say. There's like some people I see online, they talk about you got to stack Bitcoin, only Bitcoin. You got to stack gold and silver. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. No, no, no. The S&P 500 has a better return. Look, man, you do whatever you want, but I'm just telling you, in my experience, it's better to have options. I have options within my stack. I have options outside of my stack. And a long time ago, I did a video where I had all these pieces on a chessboard. So it's kind of like showing how, like, this smaller piece can serve this purpose. And then this bigger piece is, I kind of insulate it with this, and then outside of that with cash and other things. And we're rebuilding our finances, and I've even bought a couple of coins since selling. So the challenges that I'm doing with the 100 pieces of gold and with the 1,000 pieces of silver, it's still going on. It's not really affected by this too much. I'll do an update on that later, but I really want to say that, like, I'm not just here, you hear a lot of cliches in the stacking community, but I'm not just here saying that. I'm living it. And I want you guys to do what's right for you. I'm just here sharing my experience. So now let me get to a little bit of a rant. On the video that I did when I kind of explained what happened, I said I'm not going to get into the details, but I just explained what happened and how stacking helped me get through it with the scam thing. And also on other platforms on the internet, like, I talked about what happened. And in the video that I did last time where I explained, and on other platforms, there's always these people who come and they're like, oh, you're lying about it. It didn't really happen. Somebody left a comment like, how do you get scammed for your savings account? Sounds like you did like a bad investment. Like you got, what was it, the prince of Zimbabwe or whatever contacted you and you fell for it and blah 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 blah. Listen, man, you're the type of person, you think you know everything. You don't even know how the accounts work out here. All right, you're the type of person who thinks you know everything, so you're not listening when I'm talking in these videos about having options and about me sharing my experience. And you're the type of person who, when you become the victim, you're going to be looking out and expecting everybody to come to help you, because you weren't listening this whole time. You don't know how to help yourself. I wasn't on here whining, asking people to, shoot me money or anything. I was sharing my experience and how this helped us to get through it, me and my family to get through it. If you think I'm lying or like clout sharking or trying to get attention or whatever, you're tripping, man. Go look at my other videos, man. I've always said I'm not doing this to like monetize my channel or whatever. And I don't need to tell a lie to get attention. I've made documentaries on this channel. I've covered news events and called out, I predicted like a year in advance what Russia was doing before they invaded Ukraine with like insulating their economy. Fortress Russia is called. I mean, there's a lot of ways that I could, monetize my channel and get, consistent views or whatever without lying. And I'm not a liar, I tell honest truth. I show my face on this channel. I show, you know, where I live and what's going on, and I never lied about anything, and I don't need to lie. So if you have that negative energy and you think you know everything, look, man, this ain't the channel for you. You don't need to leave a comment. You don't even need to watch whatever, man. Just disappear, okay? Because like I said, I'm not gonna help you when you're the person who's like been acting like that, and you think you know everything, and then when something happens to you, you just expect everybody to come in and help you out and hand you the information that you know, were questioning and talking badly about, and you know, acting like you know everything. If you act like you know everything, then you can't learn anything. So just goodbye, okay? Like, I don't know, I'm not even talking about like my channel only. I'm saying in general in life. You think you know how things work in all these different countries? There's different accounts, there's different types of crime, there's different laws, there's different ways that things get enforced. You don't know anything, all right? You need to recognize that and realize that, and stop talking and use your ears and your brain. So anyway, I'm sorry. I had to get that off my chest, man, because that was just so annoying. I don't understand why people act like that. I mean, yeah, are there liars out there who, you know, lie and do crazy stuff for attention online? Of course. But me, my little channel with less than 1,000 subscribers, you think my big plan was to come out here and tell a lie about getting scammed? And I don't know. Anyways, look, man, this is what I'm done with my stack. It's helped us out tremendously. I want to reiterate, with this painful life experience that we went through, that this not only helped us get through it, but actually helped us to turn out better, because my wife is happy. She's working again. She's feeling productive. She's got her own thing going on, her own small business. I couldn't be more proud of her. And I would have sold twice as much if I had to support her. So all I want to say is, man, this can be a real lifesaver, you know, if you're your own bank. So yeah, man, I really appreciate the 99% of other people who were supportive, and you know, my attention was much more focused on you. But I just wanted to say that, like, to the 1% or whatever stupid people who think they know everything, it's not even about my channel or whatever, man. It's, you need to open your mind and close your mouth. That's basically it. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. We're coming up on Thanksgiving for the US, and Christmas and New Year's and everything like that. It's a special time. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you're healthy. I hope your family's healthy. I hope you guys are happy. And you know, as I always say, man, much love and respect, and I'll catch you on the flip side.